at home. I mean, it's better at home. I mean, it's no secret. Look around college basketball. The top teams are usually very, very effective on their home court. But I thought they were physical. I thought they played very determined basketball, and they deserved to win.
You guys early in overtime and maybe first couple of 3 possessions in overtime, you got some good looks. I mean, you just mentioned that again, did you like the looks at least of what you were getting there?
Yeah, we felt like we had a couple good possessions, and then we fouled them 30 feet from the basket, which is always tough in that situation. But yeah, we were happy with the looks we got. Typically we convert those, and tonight we didn't. So on the nights you don't, you have to do all the other things. You have to be quicker to the basketball, a little more physical on the glass, and UAB getting 3 or 4 shots, and then obviously Johnson banged in a big one to take the lead from 3 to 6.
Any Zoom questions?
What's the biggest challenge now getting a quick turnaround before Sunday, Coach?
We have a lot of challenges. We're going to stay here tonight, I think, and then we're going to get up in the morning and we're going to bus to Atlanta and fly out of Atlanta tomorrow afternoon to Wichita. So we'll have to take care of our bodies, find a way to get some rest, and then we'll get to Wichita, I guess, a day early. And it's life on the road, and we'll have to figure out a way to clean up a few things and bring our best game, our A effort against the Shockers, who we have a lot of respect for.
And what was the difference between Lindeberg tonight and Lindeberg when you saw him in Boca?
I don't recall his line, but I know he didn't get 21 rebounds. That's a lot of rebounds.
It was 8 and 5.
8 and 5, yeah. So the difference was 9 points and 16 rebounds. He was determined. He played to win, and he looked exhausted in overtime and just kept fighting. But I thought, like I said, I thought their discipline, staying down on shot fakes, both he and Coleman, the size on Davis, and we didn't move and react to penetration like we normally do. And we got to really, really trust each other down the stretch, and we've got to do a better job of finishing better in the paint as well.
Was there anything about the 1-3-1 that gave you guys special problems, or any of the defenses that they threw at you?
Yeah, they always do that. The times we're able to get it up with good spacing, and we know we're aware where to look. We thought we had success. The other times they would be in it, and then they'd switch defenses in mid possession. So it's tough because you call a timeout and you want to get organized, but in games like this you have to play off concepts. You have to play basketball, and they do. Usually the teams that really share the ball and move it have some success against it. And when the ball gets stuck like it did for us tonight, they're much, much more effective because they're constantly changing and trying to keep you off balance.
2 more questions.
Coach, obviously on nights like these where shots inside aren't falling, particularly around the rim with the layups, how important will it be to adjust to the tough defensive schemes that opponents would be throwing at you?
It's always tough to adjust to defensive schemes, but we have really good players that have seen just about everything at this point. So we've got to execute a little bit better. We've got to do a lot of things better if we're going to find ways to play at a championship level consistently.
Last question.
Did you think Gaff had connected with Vlad on the last second alley-oop? How did it look from the bench?
I thought it looked like a great pass. What poise by him. The floor's broken, Gaff's pushing it. You're thinking, try to call timeout, and then what great poise though to lay that thing up right by the rim. I'm not sure if someone got in the way or if it's a little bit high or wide or whatever the case, but what great poise by him. And yeah, in my mind, it felt like we were going to dunk that in and get out of here before overtime, but it didn't work out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.